You can dress them up, all right? You can dress them down. I actually felt very fancy. I wore sneakers today.
I knew you were going to do
my
that.
Suit.
I love
Look
the
at this,
socks.
huh? Look at this.
Look at that.
How bendable are my legs
Wow,
today, huh?
I'm impressed.
Well, one thing that's for sure, we'll never go out of style are sneakers. They will never go out of style.
Yes, and the woman next to us is all about the kick. She is a fashion stylist, a kickfluencer, if you will. Yes, and now host of a brand new show catering to sneaker lovers everywhere. Please welcome Kia Marie, best known as the Notorious K.I.
That's right.
Welcome. So, first of all, super congratulations on the brand new show. You're the host of Aussie Media Sneaker Friends. Take us inside. What's it about?
Well, Sneaker Fiends is about women in the culture, like just giving back and highlighting women in sneaker culture. For so long, the industry has been gatekept, and we kind of been like pushed to the side. So we're saying no more, we're showing up, we're showing out, and the series is just phenomenal.
We love it. We got a clip, so we're going to play a clip, and then we'll talk more about it, okay?
Perfect.
What are we wearing today?
Air Force One all day.
Patent bred Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1 Blue Chill.
In this show, we'll be highlighting the queens of the culture.
Because listen, I'm a sneaker girl through and through.
How many pairs of kicks would you say that you own?
In the hundreds, for sure.
From trendsetters to trend breakers.
I've always thought of myself as whatever the boys can do, I can do better.
To divas. What is your most expensive pair?
The Canary Nike SB Dunk right here.
To trailblazers, to bosses.
I've been open 18 years.
Okay, that looks awesome. And my daughter, who's 6 months old, just got her first pair of Air Force Ones.
Nice.
Think of the name.
Right here.
That's what it was.
Yes.
I should have noticed that, right? So take us, what can people expect from that very show? What were we watching here?
So we're going to watch women. We're going to highlight women.
Yep.
Queens of the culture, like we said. We're going to see their collection. We're going to hear about their story, more about like their origin story, how they got into sneakers. Because a lot of the times, it's the sneaker is the catalyst into the conversation. And so we talk to artists, we talk to stylists, designers, someone who owns a sneaker store. And so we get like that full picture of what it's like to be a female sneakerhead.
Yeah.
I mean, the collections we're seeing on this show, mouth-watering. I can only imagine what your closet looks like. Dare I ask, how many sneakers do you have, and like, what is the rotation like for you?
Oh, I would probably say over 100. I started collecting in high school, like way back in 2004.
What was your first pair? Like your first coveted, like, this is my sneaker?
It was definitely a Jordan. It was a Jordan 12 low.
Okay.
And I paid for it on my own. It was the first sneaker that I bought on my own with my job in high school. And so that was kind of like what was like the beginning of me, like my sneaker obsession. Like I had to have them at that point.
I love it. And so tell us what you brought with us today and why you chose these to bring in to show us.
So I wanted to bring my favorite sneakers, and they're all in different price points, because I get that question a lot, like what sneakers should people own, like what are your favorites? So I really wanted to make sure I touched on different price points.
That's the most expensive.
Yeah.
That one. I just got put onto this brand. I never knew what it was until 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yes, these are the Rick Owens Dark Shadows. They're so versatile. As you can see, I wear my sneakers, and these are the types of ones that you can get them, you can beat them up or call them beaters, and they still look just as good.
And what's that cost?
This is about anywhere from like 600 to, you'll find them under like 1,000. Yeah.
It's like an elevated Converse.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And then on a lower price point, you can find these $100 or even less than $100.
That's right, Olivia. You'll be wearing these, okay?
These are your classic Air Force Ones. We're in New York. We call these Uptowns. And so these are great. Like, everybody should have a pair of Air Force Ones in their closet. It's also good for like customizing and all that kind of stuff too. And then next we have the Jordan 1. This is under $200. This is probably the most versatile sneaker out there. They come in so many different variations of colors, and you can definitely find one for you. They come in mid, high. These are the highs and also the lows as well.
Yeah, and those can get pricey too, depending on the style.
They can get pricey.
Vintage.
Yeah, especially we're dealing with the resale market and bots and stuff. But when you if you can catch them on the apps, you're gonna get them for $180.
So you know, by the way, how do you know like when to not wear these outside? Because like they're so. I mean, if they get a speck of dirt on them, I'm out.
Like a rainy day like this, maybe not.
Yeah. So when you talk about the sneaker culture, you know, you always see like the long, lengthy lines outside sometimes these stores, sometimes waiting for the brand. Is that the kind of thing you highlight in the show too?
Not necessarily. We talk about it a little bit, especially when we talk about like how we got into it, or like what's like your earliest sneaker memory. Some of the girls are like, you know, standing outside in lines, you know, waiting for this drop. But that that is a part of sneaker culture. That's always been a part of it. Even now when we're dealing with like the crazy resellers and the bots online, people are still lining up for sneakers. Like that's the old school way, like going in store and shopping.
Right. Even though, I mean, there's so many options out there. You have 100 pairs of shoes, but you still are a proponent of sustainable fashion. How does that work into the sneaker culture?
Well, it's all about wearing the sneakers that you have.
Right.
And there's a few apps out there where you can rent sneakers, you can trade sneakers with friends and stuff. And so it's all about, once again, wearing the sneakers you have, finding sneakers that are versatile. That's why I chose these three, because you can wear them with any and everything. Like you mentioned, Dan, dress them up, dress them down. So everybody needs a pair of sneakers. We all wear sneakers, and so just finding that one that really speaks to you and your personal style is key.
Dream guest for the show?
Angela Yee. She has an insane, right?
Yeah.
Her shoe collection is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, I get all these, like, I have so many dream guests. Lisa Leslie, I love Lisa Leslie.
Yes.
We're out of time. What are your thoughts on sneakers with suits?
Love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Men, women, it's like,
Now, what do you think of the
Anything
Velcro
goes.
sneaker? I'm just kidding. All right, thank you so much for being here this morning. We'd love having you. Come back, really. 'Cause That's awesome.
Is
I
that
love
a
the
size
show.
11? Okay.
Are you an 11?
Yes.
All right, okay. All right, you can check her out, plus a whole bunch of kicks on the new show, Sneaker Fiends, on the House of Sneakers Fiends YouTube channel. Awesome chat with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kia.